Good morning and welcome to Hashtag Rise and Grind. I am your host, Glenn Lundy. I am a husband to one, a father to six, and the general manager of Dan Cummins Chevrolet Buick in Paris, Kentucky, the second largest used car franchise dealer in the United States of America. It is 5:30 a.m. and I hope that you are ready to rise and grind.
Hey, good morning. It is Monday, May 14th, 2018. The first time ever in the history of all time has been Monday, May 14th, 2018. It's going to be an incredible day. Today's show is going to be a little bit different. Today's show, I am actually, as you can see in the back window there, I am actually out of town. I am at a conference, Rockstar Auto Conference, where I am trying to get some additional knowledge, some additional wisdom. I'm trying to add some things onto my plate so that I can continue to add value for you guys. And so the show's a little bit different today. We won't be able to do any of our chair dancing. We don't have the music and the tunes like we normally do. And I won't be able to interact with you on the level that I normally interact with you guys because this is actually not live. It's live, like I'm alive and you're alive, but this show will not be done at 2:30 in the morning, Las Vegas time. But I did want to come on here with you guys, and I did want to spend time with you. I want to make sure that we rise and grind every day because I told you that you can count on me. I told you that I would always be here for you. So make sure that you comment and let me know that you're here. Make sure that you hit that share button and let me know that you're here. And I promise you, I will go back and look through every single one of those comments and make sure that we have that interaction that we normally would have if this were live. Fair enough? Fair enough. You guys, it's Monday. I've got an awesome show for you guys today. Today, we're going to talk about 3 stories. Today, I'm going to tell you 3 stories of how a simple idea, just a simple idea followed by action, can actually change lives. It can absolutely change lives. So we're going to dive into these 3 stories. Before we do, I just want to tell you guys that I'm out here for the Rockstar Auto Conference, and I've had an opportunity to meet some amazing people. I've had an opportunity to meet A.J. Anderson. I have an opportunity to meet Kevin Dang. I've had an opportunity to meet the one and only Mr. You thought I was going to say Sean Hayes. I'm actually going to say Dave Benson because Dave Benson is the man. And I'm just kidding. Sean Hayes is awesome, too, and he's been out here. But I got an opportunity to meet a lot of people. The Bermans. Oh, my goodness. The Bermans are just incredible people. So this has been a very special trip for me. But let me tell you, it's interesting because this trip happened to fall on Mother's Day, right? And as you guys all know, my wife, who is a saint, who's this amazing, incredible woman, my wife is home with the kids, with all these young kids. I mean, you're talking an 8-year-old, a 6-year-old, a 4-year-old, a 2-year-old, a 1-year-old, and she's pregnant. So she's home with all the kids, but yet she supported and was okay with me coming out to Las Vegas, of all places, so that I could learn some things and so that I could hopefully further my career. I mean, really, that's what it's about, gaining wisdom, gaining knowledge, so that I can further my career, so that I can better provide for my family. She is so incredibly supportive, and I am so thankful and grateful that I have her in my life. And that leads us to this first story. You see, because here's what I need you guys all to understand. My wife is supportive for one reason and one reason only. My wife is supportive because I have become a man of value. I have become a man that adds value to my family, that my wife has reason to support me. She has reason to believe in me. She has reason to trust and have faith in knowing that this is going to be a valuable opportunity for me, a valuable opportunity for the family. See, girls, if all the ladies that are listening, look, I got to tell you, I need you to support your guys. I need you to support your guys. But I got to follow that up by saying, guys, you can't expect these girls to support you. You can't expect your spouse to support you if you're not delivering the goods. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to be coming through, man. You got to be consistent. You got to be responsible. You got to be reliable. You got to be adding value to the relationship. You can't just expect her to support you if you're just laying around on the couch. You can't expect her to support you if you're not doing anything, if you're not going anywhere. And see, that's where this story comes in, because I used to be that guy. I used to be a guy that wasn't adding any value to the planet. As a matter of fact, I was just taking and taking and taking. And I had this one experience where I sat down at the table with my grandmother, and I sat down with my grandmother and my girlfriend at the time, and I didn't understand why my girlfriend and I had a turbulent relationship, and she didn't support me, and she didn't back me up, and she didn't believe in me, and we had ups and downs and ons and offs, and I didn't understand. And I asked my grandmother how she had been married to one man her entire life and supported him and encouraged him and lifted him up, and how they had this amazing relationship. And my grandmother immediately asked, she said, well, JR, why? Why would she support you? Why would she encourage you? Why would she believe in you? Why would she lift you up? You're not doing anything, man. You're not holding up your end of the bargain. That moment in my life, that changed everything for me. Now, don't get me wrong, I still had trials and tribulations along the way, but that one simple idea that she planted in my mind, that one idea where she said, how much value are you adding? What are you doing? Why would she support you? Why would she encourage you? That simple idea, if she would have held back, think about that, okay? Okay, this is my grandmother. She loves me. She loves me dearly. Okay, she didn't want to see me hurt. She didn't want to see me in pain. She wasn't like talking smack or trying to be mean. But she could have bit her tongue. She could have held back and said, no, I'm not going to give him this bit of advice. I'm not going to give him this piece of wisdom. I'm not going to share this education with him. I don't want to hurt his feelings. I don't want him to take it the wrong way. I don't want him to think that I don't love him. So all those thoughts, I'm sure those thoughts could have ran through her mind. Maybe they did run through her mind. But even through all the fear, she decided that she needed to spit it out. She needed to spit it out, and she needed to tell me the truth, whether I wanted to hear it or not, whether I thought I needed it or not. And in that moment of truth, she planted an idea in my head. She planted an idea that I got to become a man. I got to become a man that my wife can support, a man that my wife can encourage, a man that my wife can believe in. And that's the man that I've become today. That's the man that I am now. That's why my wife gave up and made the sacrifice. She sacrificed Mother's Day, her day. She sacrificed Mother's Day. She has all the kids. She's taking care of them. She's got, her mom helps and my mom helps, and there's people that support, but she allowed me, her husband, who she believes in, to make this trip. All because of that simple idea that my grandma placed in my mind years ago. Isn't that crazy? One idea, one thought. And I'm so glad she didn't bite her tongue. I'm going to tell you another story about an idea, just an idea followed by some action, and how it's changed lives. You see, what my grandmother said to me in that moment changed my life, and it changed the life of my wife, and it changed the life for my kids, and hopefully it's now impacting you guys, because we're here on Rise and Grind, and we're all growing together. We wouldn't have these opportunities if my grandma wouldn't have planted that one idea, if she wouldn't have said that one thing that no one else wanted to say. So here I am, and I keep going back to this trip, because seriously, this trip has been amazing already, man. I've only been out here for a day, and it's been amazing, okay? So this guy, right, this guy Sean Hayes, he has this idea. Him and Dave Benson, they have this idea. They're like, hey, man, let's go live. Let's go live on Facebook, and we'll do a show like every day, and we'll just do tips for, like, salespeople, and let's just see where it goes. That was the idea. That was the idea that they had, I think it was 12, 13 months ago. That was the idea. Now, that idea they started to take action, right? Of course, you have to take action. You can't just have the idea, the thought, and sit around and do nothing. So they started taking action. They started streaming live. They started adding value. They started giving tips, and it started to grow, and they created this group called Sales Hustlers, and the Sales Hustler group now has over 7,000 members in. And so they started this group, and they started impacting people, and they started traveling around the United States, and they started increasing people's sales and helping people, and they joined on with Chad Morgan, and Chad Morgan created has an app called QuickPage that is helping people sell more cars, helping people stay with their more in touch with their customers, helping people to make sure their customers have a better experience on the other side. So they created this app, and they've all come together, and they're affecting the auto industry. And then they decided that, hey, Sean's speaking at the Rockstar Auto Conference, so let's go ahead and get a house. Let's get a house. We'll call it the Hustler House, and we'll pull all these people together. Wonderful people like AJ Anderson and Kevin Dang and Jeffrey Parsons and so many more, the Bermans that are over there. There was just so many people. I can't even run through the list. I met 30 people that I love. The beard guy, Gary Pollard, the fist pump guy. I mean, all these awesome people, man. Kelvin, and just brought them all together. And so here we are on a Sunday night in Vegas. Everybody just got in. There's Las Vegas. It's the city of lights. You got the casinos. You've got the liquor. You've got the booze. You've got everything that you could possibly think of at Sin City. And here we are on a Sunday night, 30 of us sitting in a circle. PJ Quinn is in from the UK. It's amazing. And we're sitting around in a circle, and we're adding value into each other's lives, man. We were talking about different strategies, things that we can use. Dave went into the fact that you got to find who that one person is, that one person that you want to help. What are you about? What is it going to be about? And all these thought processes and all these different minds coming together and collaborating, lifting each other up. And here we are. We've got the city in the background. You've got the lights in the background. You have all of these temptations and draws. And yet I saw 30 people hanging out and educating themselves. I saw 30 people that had just arrived into the city of Las Vegas, and they weren't running around and getting drunk and acting crazy. Instead, they were building something special. That's what I witnessed and got to be a part of tonight. Absolutely incredible. Incredible. I can tell you what used to be, what my life used to look like when I came out to Vegas. It didn't look like what I saw earlier tonight. It didn't look like that at all, man. So incredible how one simple idea, hey, let's go live stream and teach people some sales stuff, man, from a salesperson's perspective. That one simple idea with some action behind it is literally changing people's lives. It's an amazing story, man. You guys, Sean is the real deal. He cares so deeply. It's amazing. I'm honored to call him a friend. I'm honored to call him my brother. Honored that he's been on the show. If you didn't watch, he was on my show a few weeks back. You got to make sure check that out. I mean, there are some people, dude, that we're all coming together right now. Like what? It leads me into my last story. Okay, it leads me into my last story. So I had an idea. That I would go live at 5:30 in the morning, Monday through Friday. I would go live, and I would focus on some motivation and some inspiration and some education. You guys make sure you're sharing these feeds, please, man. Make sure you're sharing these feeds. Motivation, education, inspiration. So it was just an idea followed by action. Now here we are. This is episode number 93. This is episode number 93. And we've created a group with over 23,000 members. And in this group, we're posting all kinds of positivity, positive quotes, positive videos. We have come together as a family, and literally we are changing people's lives. That one simple idea is changing people's lives. And I want to take a moment this morning. I want to take a moment right now and say thank you. I want to say thank you, Robbie Toomey. I want to say thank you, Troy Cord. I want to say thank you, Beth Workman. I want to say thank you to Melissa Jones and Aaron Jones and Toad Vine and everybody, all of you guys that are coming together, Princeton Seward. I want to thank you guys so much, because what you're doing in the group, what you're posting and your ideas and your thoughts and your and on all of that stuff is changing my life. It's changing my life to where I'm in my hotel room instead of on the casino floor. It's changing my life to where I'm excited to get on the rise and grind. It's changing my life to where I brought my mic and I brought my books and I brought my stuff so I could continue to add value, so that at 5:30 in the morning, instead of stumbling to my room like I used to long ago, instead I'm delivering a message. I'm sharing time in community. You guys have changed my life. You've done it. It started as my idea, but you guys have made it so much more. You've compounded and grown it with your shares and your comments and your likes, and you brought me to Vegas where I could connect with Sean Hayes and the Sales Hustlers, and you've done all of these things, and you've helped me create a life where my wife can support me and be behind me and encourage me and make the sacrifices that she makes so that I can continue to grow and develop and learn. I cannot thank you enough. You truly are amazing individuals. I know I say it at the end of every show. I know I reach out and I say you're truly amazing. And I tell you that you're this unique individual, right? This unique individual, and I mean that. I hope you hear me. I met so many unique individuals tonight, and they're all amazing. They're all amazing in their own ways. It's so powerful. And you are amazing in your own way. You're uniquely made by the Creator Himself, God, the God of the universe, made you to be the absolute best version of you that you can possibly be. And I, for one, man, I absolutely love you for it. I do. I love you for being a part of Rise and Grind. I love you for helping me grow. I love you for the fact that you guys share and you comment and we lift each other up and we encourage each other. We're literally changing lives, man. People's feeds are different. They're different. The experience that I had out here tonight, it's different. It's different. My relationship with my wife is different. All because someone had an idea, someone didn't bite their tongue, and someone took action. You guys, look, it's weird doing the show. I can tell you, like, I'm trying. It's just weird because I want you in here. And now you are in here, but I'm not in here. And I want to interact with you, and I want to talk with you, and I want to see how your day's going and your morning's going. So please make sure you put the comments in so that I know that you're here. Make sure you put a comment in so I can make sure to respond to it, because I miss you. I miss you guys already. I miss you over the weekend, and then I miss you more now because I don't get to be live with you right this second. But listen, I need you to have a phenomenal day. I need you to have a fantastic day. I need you to have an incredible day. I need you to have the most amazing May 14th, 2018 humanly possible. I need you to go kick some butt this Monday. And I need you to take these ideas that are stirring in your head, and I need you to spit them out. If there's something you need to tell somebody, you need to tell them. Tell them the truth. If you love them, tell them the truth. I need you to take these ideas. I need you to take action. If you're thinking it's time for you to teach, to educate, to motivate, to inspire, any of that stuff, get on it. Let's go. Let's go. Because you don't know what it's going to look like 12 months from now. 12 months from now, you might have people gathered together in a house doing the right thing, talking about God in the middle of Sin City, talking about adding value to each other's lives in the middle of Sin City, avoiding all of the distractions in the middle of Sin City, and coming together as one. You guys, join me again tomorrow. Maybe tomorrow I might just have to do it live at 2:30 a.m. because it's kind of weird for me. So I might just have to do it live at 2:30 in the morning a.m. I don't know. I won't make any promises. But I love you guys. Make sure you tune back in tomorrow. If you need more inspiration, motivation, any of that stuff, education, you can go to glennlundy.com. If you need some Rise and Grind gear, go to glennlundy.com. If you haven't got your tickets for the event yet, go to glennlundy.com, where we're going to have the Rise and Grind event August 12th. Have an awesome, amazing, phenomenal, spectacular, incredible day. And I'll see you tomorrow morning at 5:30, 2:30, somewhere in there, on hashtag Rise and Grind.